The Claret Jug has travelled through 4 continents on its IFQ journey, and with just over a month to go until the Open Championship tees off, it arrived at England's Sunningdale Golf Club. This was the 5th and final destination in the international qualifying events that saw the Claret Jug finish a journey of over 36,000 miles to arrive at Sunningdale. This isn't the first time the club has held the IFQ, as it continues to weave itself into the history of the illustrious Open Championship.
This is the 9th year that the club has hosted Open qualifying. First played in 2004, and we've had some wonderful winners here.
Sunningdale's a great club, and they're so helpful to the RNA here by staging events like this. And of course, Sunningdale being so near London, so near Heathrow, it's very convenient to the tour players moving from one event to the next. I think they're going from Germany through here to Ireland this week, a lot of them. So it's a combination of convenience for the players, but these magnificent courses, the old and new here at Sunningdale, provide just the right sort of test to pick 10 players for this year's Open Championship.
I think there could be some really low scores today. We have super conditions, the greens are receptive, and some very experienced winners out there who I think will attack the pins today.
96 players battled it out over 36 holes, with 1 round on each of Sunningdale's 2 courses for the 10 available spots. And among the competitors, some recognisable faces. But it was a more unfamiliar face to most who set the early benchmark. England's James Morrison signing for a first round 63 to lead the way at 6 under par.
This is my 3rd year on tour. I played the US Open at Pebble Beach my 1st year. I finished bogey here last year to miss by 1, so I really want to qualify this year. I mean everything. I mean, obviously the ultimate would be the Open at St Andrews, but it's not there this year, so any Open's fantastic.
Jose Maria Olazabal was also putting together a good round, but this bogey on 18, one of 3 for the Spaniard in the final 4 holes, left him with plenty of work to do on his 2nd round.
Well, I'm disappointed on the way I finished. I let 3 shots go away in the last 4 holes, and disappointed with that. I still have a chance this afternoon, but I'm going to have to play a little better than I did the last few holes.
While some of the late starters were still enjoying lunch at the midway point, James Morrison was continuing where he left off. This birdie putt on 18 so close, but he would sign for a 2nd round 68 and set an early benchmark of 8 under for the day.
I hope I've done enough. I think I'm leading right now, but I won't be leaving anytime soon, put it that way. So fingers crossed it holds on. I'm delighted. Played very well. I want it to be tomorrow now. I want to play now.
Meanwhile, weekend challenge tour winner Sam Walker appeared out of nowhere to sign for a 2nd round 65, -6 for the day and outright 2nd place.
To do this today, it's just great for everybody, for my family, my manager, my caddy. It's just everything's fantastic today.
Ross Fisher finished his 1st round with 3 birdies on the bounce, but was struggling on his 2nd. This par putt on the 9th kept him in the hunt at 4 under, before a birdie 2 on 17 secured his spot.
It's tough because you've had a good score. You kind of have a sneaky look at the board and see what's what, and I knew I had to go out there and play solid golf. I knew if I shot around par I'd have a good chance. So 1 over I was kind of thinking, don't know if I've done enough, but obviously managed to just scrape in, so very pleased.
8 players had tamed the Sunningdale courses to book their spot at this year's Open Championship, and with just 2 places remaining, it came down to a playoff. Ollie Fisher and Oscar Florin fell at the 1st hole before this long putt from Thorbjorn Olesen for birdie ensured automatic qualification for the Dane. So 1 spot left up for grabs, and the pressure was mounting. Lee Slattery's perfect 2nd shot into the green put him on course for par. Alistair Forsyth then had this putt to have the hole, but it wasn't to be for the Scot. A return to the Open Championship for Englishman Lee Slattery on a course that has some very happy memories.
I used to have lessons there, when I played for the county squad for Lancashire when I was young. Eddie Birchenough, who's the head professional down there, used to coach me. So it'd be nice to see him, and he always said he wanted to see me coming up the last hole at Lytham. So he's got his chance this year, which is great. I think you need to play in these bigger events, certainly the majors, to realise what it's all about, this game, You know, I've been fortunate enough to play in a British Open and a US Open now another Open, and they are the best of the best, you know, and if you can play under that sort of pressure, it means you should be out here. So it's something I'm going to really look forward to and hopefully improve going on from that.
So as the sun sets on Sunningdale and on this year's IFQ events, it's good luck to all the qualifiers in the 2012 Open Championship.